Jordan Binnington had a very Jordan Binnington night, which ended with him being kicked out with a game misconduct against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now, you could say that this sequence started late in the first, but in reality, Pittsburgh had been tough on Binnington for the entire first period and, of course, was up 3 goals. Anyway, with 30 seconds left in the first, Jason Zucker is going behind the net, and Binnington catches him with his glove. Now, I'll admit, this looked a million times worse than how it was because how the player went down. I thought at first that he caught him with the butt end of his stick, and I think that's what the refs thought too. They weren't really sure how to assess the penalty. They ended up essentially making up a 4-minute high sticking call, but upon review, which they're able to do with a double minor, yeah, his stick wasn't anywhere near his face. And you can't use a review to assess a different penalty, so Binnington ended up getting away with this one scot-free. They definitely could have called something like interference. Zucker would leave, but he would return in the second. And let's go to the second. Less than 2 minutes in, Zucker would score on a nice feed to the slot. Binnington sort of gets dogpiled at the end as well by Rust, who had been rushing his crease pretty hard throughout the entire game, and Binnington's pulled. On the way out, he takes his lid off and totally gives it to the Pittsburgh bench. He would end up getting a game misconduct for inciting, and this isn't a penalty you see very often. It can, however, be found in Rule 75.4, subsection 3 of the rulebook, and no, I'm not joking. It says any player who persists in any course of conduct, including threatening language or actions designed to incite an opponent into incurring a penalty, may be assessed a game misconduct. I mean, Binnington's night was over anyway. He was being pulled, so it doesn't really matter, but Binnington definitely has a bit of a reputation in the NHL. He's very chippy. Earlier this season, he actually did something similar. He got pulled against LA after letting in 5. He's mouthing off to the bench on the way out. A couple of nights ago, he also had a very interesting incident where he tried to take on Jordan Staal, of all people, who was rushing behind the net. Binnington haters will love this one. Jordan Staal is an absolute beast. He blew Binnington up. But yeah, I love a good heel goalie in the NHL. Binnington is a character. Does he take it too far sometimes? Yeah. But villain goalies are fun, and I can't help but think how the Blues must cringe at times knowing they're going to have to jump in to defend their goaltender when he's pulling stuff like this. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the game down below. It's not over yet. Pittsburgh's still up, but I think they got this one.